Alright guys, it's Sunday, you know what it means. Yes, FIFA 15 Pro Clubs, Everton Subs FC, we are England. Now the drill starts all over again guys. We're going to basically start again today. So you got to get your requests in, but before you get your requests in guys, make sure you are an England player already created and named, so that I can make sure that I can see who you are when you send your request, and that I know who you're going to be, and if you are the first person that's picked, that person, you're in. Now guys, there's a couple of players from the last episode that I will be including again, and that is because the person that played Rooney, the Grim Reaper, he done a brilliant gesture. Because of the confusion, he offered to drop out one game so that someone else could play, and I thought that was a really good gesture, so I think he deserves to be back in, so he will definitely be back in. But also guys, so that there's no mix up this time, this is how it's going to be. If I can't see who your pro is, i.e. if he's not an England player, your transfer request is going to get declined. If you are not online at 6 o'clock when I've accepted you, you'll also be removed from the club and someone else will be replaced. The reason there was confusion last time is because I accepted 2 people in, then they weren't online, so to get a full team I then accepted 2 more in, then the other 2 came online. So just to let you know in advance guys, if you get accepted and then you're removed, it's because you weren't online. I'll give you 5 minutes extra, so 6:05 we are going to be looking to be playing so we can get as many games in as possible. If you're not online, you'll be removed and someone else will be replaced, be brought in to replace you guys. I'm going to be Gerrard again this week guys. I'm going to play CDM, but I might let someone else take the penalties this week because I may be playing on a different name. I'm not decided yet, but whatever happens, someone else will take the penalties. I may do it to make it fair. Whoever wins the penalty can take the penalty. I think that's a bit fairer, because I ended up top scorer, and that was only because we won so many penalties, and basically that was you guys winning the penalties. So if you win the penalties, you take the penalties, okay? And I think that's fair. So if you do get put on automatically, and that wasn't you that won the penalty, please give it to the person that won the penalty so we can keep it all fair, guys. Anyway, guys, I'm now going to get into the footage of the last 2 games of last week's session. There's only 2 games because we only managed to play 5 games because of the mix-up of match searching. Anyway, enjoy the video. So here we go. We're getting into the first game. We've got a full team again, and I don't even know what that name is we're playing. FCPSHM. We've been playing quite well, and we've got the full team again. I'm playing CDM. We've got a nice back 4, and the back 4 are chatting really well together. Good communication, but not always listening to the goalkeeper. The defence must listen to the goalkeeper because he knows what situations will make it difficult for him. Now, we get off to a really bad start here again. There's sort of a little bit of interchange in there. We don't really know what to do. And that low cross is the move of this year's pro clubs in FIFA. If there's a pro keeper, they get it wide and drive it in. But somehow we pick up another penalty, guys. And yes, like I said in the intro, I'm not going to be taking no penalties this time, but I take this one. Hold that keeper. They're going the right way, guys, but they just can't hold them. The penalties are just too good, and I haven't got all my penalty accomplishments, guys, but it's just, the key is the power. But here we get a little mix up in defence there. I was talking about communication, but the keeper makes a save. But look at that, Bobby Moore is tugging on the shirt in the box. But look at that, it looked over. I paused it, replayed it, paused it, replayed it. That didn't go over the line. It's nice work out on the right there from Rooney, and he's going to dink a good ball in. And Jay Rodriguez pops up and nods that one in to make it 1-1. And then they've got a free kick here on the edge, and then the computer brings in Sterling. No one's controlling Sterling because Clint got booted, but luckily we get away with that. But the computer really stitched us up there, so from now on I will be going as for any dropouts so that I can take over their player. So we're winning 2-1 at half time, probably a little bit fortunate. There you can see our lineup, but they're coming forward. It's the 60th minute. You know, again, it's just that driven cross across the box. None of the defenders want to touch it, and it was 2-2, and that was the way it finished. And apologies, guys, when I've gone through this footage, I didn't record our league standards. I don't know why it hasn't come up, but we're straight into the next game, and there you can see the lineup. That's why I leave this screen up, guys, so you can see the lineup and see who's playing what positions. You can see me there at CDM as Gerrard. We now have Bobby Moore and John Terry, I believe it is. Right back is Walker. Left back was Shaw, I believe. And then, you know, we've got left mid, we've got Jay Rodriguez. Cam is Jack Wilshere. And then the right forwards were, let me think, Sturridge and Rooney. Sorry for the confusion, guys. I just expected their players' names to be there instead of their PSNs. Anyway, we get into the game, 23 minutes gone. They've got a free kick here. They roll it, and didn't really expect that. We didn't clear it well enough, and they headed it in. The keeper, with auto position, the keeper cannot be two sides of the goal at once. You know, we've got to cut out the supply. So we're 1-0 down at half time. They definitely deserve their lead going by the stats. And then they're looking to get in the box, and again, you know, the one player in there is just picking it out. We've got a corner here, 82 minutes gone. I'm looking to pick out the bunch of players in there, and then I didn't know what happened there. I thought we'd fouled, but then when you watch the replay, their player jumps straight in to our player there, Gary Cahill. And it's a penalty, and I've got another penalty to take, and oh my days, hold that keeper, you ain't stopping that, son. And it's 2-1, so can we get back into this game? And that comes off his elbow, could have easily gone over the bar from there, but the penalties are too good, and the keepers are starting to read it as well. But there they are, wriggling on the edge of the area, and that was completely off the ball. It was just a collision. I only just see it in the replay. So they get a penalty, they score the penalty, it's 3-1, it's coming towards the end of this session, guys. So here I'm just showing you the squad. From now on there won't be more than 11 players in there, guys. Well, there will be 12 because the MSB one is my second account. So guys, we are at the end of the episode. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Get your requests in now.